Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back. I am AdamMcKola. We have got some breaking transfer news, kind of. According to Record Portugal, Liverpool have bid £85 million for Darwin Nunez, and that has set off our first Manchester United fan meltdown over on Twitter, as obviously we have been linked with Darwin Nunez for a couple of weeks. We've not been the only club. Liverpool have been linked with him. A whole host of other clubs have been linked with Darwin Nunez. And the last time we spoke about him, we were saying we kind of felt like he may be heading to Spain, and Manchester United weren't really going to be in the mix for him. Now it looks like he could be heading to another Premier League club. People are going crazy. We'll get stuck into the reports and find out whether we should be going crazy or whether it's not that big of a deal. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and remember to hit that subscribe button. But like I said, Record Portugal are reporting at this moment in time that Liverpool have bid £85 million for Darwin Nunez. Fabrizio Romano is reporting at this moment in time Liverpool are planning to prepare an opening verbal bid for Darwin Nunez to test the waters with Benfica. The proposal could be around €80 million with add-ons. Manchester United also in contact with Nunez's agent. Both clubs guarantee they have no intention to enter into a bidding war. And we heard something similar from James Pearce and from Laurie Whitwell earlier. James Pearce reported that Liverpool were keen to sign Darwin Nunez. However, the price could be an issue, and they were assessing other targets as they didn't want to enter a bidding war. And Laurie Whitwell was pretty much reporting the same from United's perspective, saying that Man United opened talks for Benfica striker a while ago. Midfield was a priority, and they didn't want to enter a bidding war for the player. Dominic saying Liverpool want to sign Darwin Nunez and are prepared to smash their transfer record to get him. And that's all popping off at this minute in time on Twitter and on social media. So as you can see, varying reports from Liverpool have bid £85 million to they're preparing a bid to they want to smash their record for the player. Now, I'm not one of those people that are going a bit crazy about this one at the moment, partly because my heart was never set on Manchester United signing Darwin Nunez, and also because I kind of feel like spending £85 million of our budget or €100 million of our budget on a striker probably wouldn't be the best move at this point in the transfer window. Now, we could all argue about whether United should be moving quicker on other fronts, and you know, I'm totally here for those arguments. We've seen it in the past before. United tend to start off slowly. We want them to do things quicker, and we hope they could do things quicker. But in terms of this Darwin Nunez one, am I that disappointed by it? And I've got to say, I'm kind of not that disappointed by it. Whilst I thought, you know what, scoring a lot of goals, he looks like a decent striker, although he's got a bit of maybe a clunky first touch, and he runs a little bit weird because of how tall he is. Like, he's a striker that if you get him in positions in goal, just off the left or just through the middle, he's gonna score you bags of goals, and he probably will score bags of goals for Jurgen Klopp. But I'm not that heartbroken on it, because I just don't feel like we should be spending. Look, we know United are going to have 150 million to spend, plus maybe whatever we make on sales. How much are we going to make on sales? Who knows? You know what I mean? A lot of the players that have left Manchester United are leaving on frees. We could sell Anthony Martial maybe for some money. We could sell, who else are we going to sell? Maybe Alex Telles for some money. Aaron Wan-Bissaka sounds like he could be going out on a loan. You know, when you're looking around, United aren't going to be bringing in whole hosts and whole bags of money for players going out, are we? So we probably got between 150 million, 180 million pounds to spend on players this summer for Erik ten Hag. Is spending, you know, just under half of that on a striker ideal when we know Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be here next season, and we know we need to strengthen the midfield massively, urgently. We need 2-3 players in that midfield area, and the same could be said about defence as well. Is it wise to be spending all of our budget on a striker? I don't feel so. Like, I really don't. I don't think we should be going down those lines of doing that. There's an argument of whether we should have more budget. We should be able to spend like Manchester City. I'm here for all those arguments. You know, I've spoken about the issues with our owners a lot in the past before. But we know what the realities are. Should we be spending all of our budget on one striker? In my opinion, at this moment in time, no. Now, obviously, things could change very quickly. We know United might actually go, we want to spend all our budget on a striker and go for it. But even if that was the case, I'd kind of feel like that was the wrong decision. Obviously, we don't want to get left down the garden path and getting nothing with Frankie de Jong, and we don't want to be wasting time on a transfer that might not happen. But if we could get Frankie de Jong and we could get another midfielder, I'd be well better off with Manchester United doing that. Simple as that for me. Now, obviously, who else would be on the market in terms of strikers? You know, we then need to look in the market, because I still do think we need a striker. But we need a striker that's not going to be coming in for massive 100 million euro and expecting to start week in, week out, knowing what kind of issues that may cause down the line anyway. We need to get this midfield sorted. And I'd hate to see us go out there, spend a load of money on a striker and not get that midfield sorted. So whilst it's frustrating, whilst we know the constraints United have and how slow they move, whilst it is, I kind of get it. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you gutted? Like I said, I know a lot of people want to see Darwin Nunez join Manchester United. It looks like at this moment in time, Liverpool may have stolen a march, but who knows what could happen in the transfer window. Yesterday, I think it felt like Darwin Nunez may be heading to Spain or somewhere like that. Now, we know those kind of things come out because of, you know, reports elsewhere, and maybe they're coming out to try and prompt action from Liverpool. Liverpool are losing Sadio Mane, who's going to Bayern Munich, and therefore they need to revitalise that strike line, don't they? What's going to happen with Mo Salah? They're pushing the ball out on Darwin Nunez. We also have to accept as well that Liverpool are going to be a much better prospect for some players at this moment in time. They've got Champions League football. They've got the record that they've been on. Yes, we hope Erik ten Hag can change things around, and he can bring positivity to the club and bring a project that players would want to join. But we've also got to accept the position we're in. We haven't got Champions League football, and when it comes to spending a bit extra money, when it comes to competing for players, if you can't offer Champions League football and other clubs can, then you're going to be a bit further behind the pecking order or in the list for those players. Unfortunately, we haven't got Champions League football, and that's a knock-on effect that it can have. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you gutted about Darwin Nunez potentially joining Liverpool? Are you, happy to see Manchester United maybe miss out on him? Do you feel that he's maybe not quite the player that's been spoken about, or whatever? Have you seen more of him in Benfica? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. When there are any further updates, we'll be back here with them. And remember, this pre-season is going to be a big one as well. We are going out to Thailand. We are going out to Australia. We'll be covering all that goes down over there, as well as much more in the transfer market. So keep it like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, I've been Adam. I'm out of here.